Signing day rolling along, brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors alongside Steve Wiltfong. I'm Josh Pate. The announcement, the commitment of Gracen Halton mere moments away. Steve, I wanted to ask you very quickly about the player here before we go to him to make his commitment.
Well, this is one of the more twitchy defensive linemen on the West Coast, and he's a guy that can bring you a pass rush presence from across the front. We rank him as an edge, but he's a guy that you see on film being a force as a pass rusher from the interior, but he's a quick-twitched, strong, physical football player at the point of attack that was at one point committed to Mario Cristobal at Oregon. Oregon was tracking for another top 10 class. These were the kind of guys that Mario Cristobal was trying to take Oregon to the next level with. He reopens the process recently. He's considering Miami, where Mario Cristobal is at now, still Oregon, and then Oklahoma is the other finalist here for Gracen Halton.
There's the build-up, and now it is time, as we have done so often today, to get the actual commitment. And for that, we bring in the man himself. There you see Gracen Halton there out of San Diego. Gracen, it's a big day for you. I mean, one of the biggest days of your life. And so before we get the commitment, I just want to ask you the lead up to this. What has this entire process been like?
This entire process honestly has been stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a blessing at the same time. Just talking to different coaches it's been a blessing. Talking to everybody, been a dream come true. But this time it's been stressful, especially the news that's happened with Oregon. It's just been very stressful.
I would say I can imagine, but I can't. So I'll say I cannot even imagine. But look, all the stress aside, here's the good news. We're about to end it all. So I'm going to give it to you. The floor is yours. Where will you be playing your college football?
Well, first, I didn't do this first time. I just want to thank everybody who's been behind me through this whole process. I just want to thank my moms, my coaches, the school of St. Augustine, and my friends that's just all been behind me and that's been watching me and been making sure I've been keeping my head straight since freshman year. And at this time, I'd like to announce that I'll be committed and signing to the University of Oklahoma.
Oklahoma Sooners, Boomer Sooners, it is there.
Horns down.
And a horns down for good measure. We got a lot of people in the control room that love that last part. So Gracen Halton makes it official. You will play your college football for Oklahoma. And it's really interesting here because brand new coaching staff there with Brent Venables. So my immediate question for you is first off, why Oklahoma? What is it about the Sooners program that appealed to you?
Just Coach Venables, him, he's a God-fearing man. He's kept it 100 ever since. I talked to him at Clemson a little bit, and he told me, like, when we come down here, it's about that work. And that's where I want to coach. His mindset is at. It's all about that work, and I'm ready to get started.
How much in contact have you been with the other members of this signing class? I mean, how close are you with some of the guys in this class?
I just started talking to him about 2 weeks ago, to be honest. We'll get a connection going probably after this, get that relationship building. But I know they all in, and I'm ready to get to work.
Gracen Halton, man, from us to you, congratulations to you and the entire family. I know there are a lot of people there at the high school proud as well. Good luck in your future there at the University of Oklahoma.
Thank you. Boomer Sooner.
And so whether it be Gracen Halton headed to Norman, we just saw Devon Campbell headed to Austin, a nice little Red River wrap-up, I guess, to National Signing Day for us.
Oklahoma definitely one of the winners of National Signing Day. They're up to number 8 in the 24/7 Sports Composite Team recruiting rankings, passing Michigan with this pledge, and they finished 3 spots higher than they did a year ago despite a coaching change. So there's a lot of enthusiasm around this program with Coach Venables and company in Norman.
It is incredible what you just said. I don't want to skip over that, and I'm afraid we will if we don't repeat it. They have a higher rated recruiting class this year with a brand new coaching staff than they did under Lincoln Riley last year.
Yeah, excuse me. They were number 10 last year. So number 8, this is the highest they've finished in 4 years when they were number 6. So there's just a lot of excitement and energy around this program. And to close with Gracen Halton, who's a guy that I'm even more excited about him now, knowing that he's going to go play for Todd Bates and Brent Venables at Oklahoma, because I just look at him on film and he is one of the more twitchy, powerful, explosive defensive linemen, particularly out west. And he's a guy that I think that they're going to be able to scheme him into some mismatches. They can line him up on the edge. They can line him up on the interior. And he's going to give them a pass rusher across the board. And you pair him up with a guy that they flipped today from Iowa State, a top 247 recruit that our colleague Andrew Ivins likes a lot, out of Fort Lauderdale, Mason Thomas. That's a heck of a close to a program that I think has really elevated the way they've recruited on defense when you also combine it with what the old staff was able to do with the 2021 class. I think the arrow is up on Oklahoma football right now on the defensive side of the ball, and Gracen Halton's going to be a big part of that.
Yeah, really good day on both sides of that OU-Texas rivalry there. There you see the player profile for Gracen Halton. Again, if you're just joining us, he makes it official. He is headed to Oklahoma, and emphatic in that recruitment and commitment, by the way. Steve, it's been a...
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.